Well, hello there. Welcome back, everybody. Here is the grand visage of your mum. I'm hoping you can hear me. I just feel like I need to check my audio levels here. Don't mind me. Yeah, okay, we're on. Good. Welcome back to Randomised Dark Souls 2. Doesn't your mum look awful? I hope you've had a good Christmas break. I spent my Christmas break with all the different elements of my family. It was lovely. Very busy, lots of food, lots of fun times together. But I'm psyched to be back, ready to tackle some more random Dark Souls 2. 2026 is going to be the year that we finish this run, which makes it sound like it's been going on for years and years and years, but of course it only started last year. But it's a big old game, isn't it? Big old game. So just to recap where we're up to, since last year, we just about managed to defeat the Ruined Sentinels, which had been randomised into the Lost Sinner and the Burnt Ivory King and King Vendrick. That took a little bit of archery and patience, but we got there, which means that the rest of the Lost Bastille is now open. We've still got some gank fights that are in the way of any onward progress, namely the Prowling Magus Congregation, which is Myth of the Baleful Queen, and the Headless Vengal, and the horrible beastie thingy. We've also got the Twin Dragon Riders, which has been randomised as the Blue Smelter Demon and Ava. And then, of course, there's the Skeleton Lords, which were randomised as the Executioner's Chariot, the Flexile Sentry, and the Covetous Demon. But then all of the skeleton adds that come in when you kill each one of them have each been randomised into something more horrifying than the last one. So there's a fair bit of ground to cover. There's stuff to do. There's work to do. But for now, I think we're going to dive in and try and find out what's waiting for us in the Lost Sinners boss room. There we are. If we just restore your mum to his full glory. Look at that. And off we go. We're going to see what's happened. So one of the things that I've done off stream during the break is I've done a bit of leveling. So we now have got 40 vigor, we've got 40 strength, we've got 30 dex. I've started to put some points into endurance to try and increase that stamina stat as well. The other thing I did, of course, was I just despawned this room because I didn't like leaving my boy strayed here surrounded by baddies. I didn't despawn this lad because sometimes he comes out of his little cave and sometimes he doesn't, but I figured we'll just do a bit of this. Oh, hello. Right, is that rat coming out? That's the question. Hey, Nat. Welcome in, welcome in. You have caught me foolishly taking on these lads who I did get away. Oh, he can get through that door. That is unexpected. Right. Okay, we're going to go. Hey, Clay. What's he dropping? A rusted coin. Useless. So, this is the Sinner's Rise. Hey, Deus, you're right. Oh, my days. This is not Minecraft. You're absolutely right. And aren't we all very grateful for that? Okay, we're straight away at a bonfire. That's great news. This man is annoying. I've seen quite a few of these on the run so far. How are you all doing? How's 2026 treating you guys so far? Perhaps more importantly than all of that, how much Dark Souls have you played in 2026 so far? You kind of remember this area from your plat run. Yeah, that's kind of how I'm finding the entire game so far. I've played this game. Let's see, I did a plat run which took 2.5 playthroughs. And then I did one run last year. That's, so I guess 3.5 times is how many times I've played this. Okay, so we've got one of those guys, another one of those legless fellas. Okay. And that troll with a mage on his back. And what is round the corner? Murder doggo. Come on then, pal. Yeah, you're not so tough, are you? 7 life gems and a small orange burr. Oh, you're strong. I know I technically don't have to kill these guys, but I just feel like it would be beneficial to me to do that at least one time. Hello. He's a big lad, isn't he? No Dark Souls played this year, but you have begun Night Rain and Lords of the Fallen. Okay. That's acceptable now. Whoa, that was a little bit close there. I hated the run back to the Sinner. Thanks to the Luther the two-shielded warrior was around to help. That would be nice. My 2026 involves finding a matching set for my Undertaker girlfriend. It's so hard finding a his and hers. Oh, I enjoyed that one, Jonesy. Oh, there's a shiny there. Right, we need to get the shiny. Dispelling ring +1 and forearm armor. What's the dispelling ring? Where is it? Oh, I've already got one. Increases magic, lightning, fire and dark defense. To be fair, that's pretty good. Hey Stevie, you're here briefly. Clay is on a 7-stream streak. Well done, fella. Don't forget as well that we've got the soundboard going on now, which you can use. I'm a bit worried now that I've just... Okay, I thought I was going to kill myself in that water. I can't remember all the commands for the soundboard. So maybe just experiment. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I've been away so long you did forget, and so did I. I think there's one if you type !fail. I've never got the shinies in this area. I always just run straight through because normally there is a flexile sentry that rocks up about now. And instead it's whatever that is. It feels like it was a different year. Yeah, I know, right? Like we are, yeah, just wild. And again, I never go up here because usually you've got a flexile sentry coming at you. Looks like we've got a spooder there. What happens in here? Nothing happens in here. A steel key. You are poisony. Smooth and silky stones. Have I died yet? No, I have not died yet on this stream. I am doing so well. What happens? Is this just... So you... Oh, okay, so you can actually just come at it from both sides. Cool. But it feels like I need to look over that side as well because there might be shinies. Yeah, I'm trying to keep it easier for you, Stevie, because I know it's hard work for you modding my streams. Looking glass armor, that's cool. I've just remembered a thing that I got off stream. I'd done a fair bit of exploring and just kind of finding stuff, and I got the moon butterfly cuffs. I also got the moon butterfly shield, but not going to use that because it's not as good as the shield that I've got. But for those of you who know, the moon butterfly cuffs, in fact the whole moon butterfly set, inflicts poison on nearby enemies. So just by wearing it, I can poison people, which may or may not be helpful against bosses. I'm suspecting probably more likely not. What the... Oh, there's a Charlie. Of course there's a Charlie. Charlie done got poisoned. There he is.
Hey, Charlie!
Come to Candy Mountain, Charlie. Oh, I love it. Again, I never come in here because why would you? But if there's shinies, then I'm gunster get the shinies. I'm gunster. Oh, hello, man with big sword. Okay, so there's like so many ways to get to this boss. This is wild. So we'll go up this side as well, just to see what we can see. Just a lonely skeleton. If only some phantoms actually worked, eh? I do have to pick every shiny because there's one thing in particular that I'm looking for above anything else right now, and that is the ring which I can't even remember what it's called, but the ring that is like the Kling ring in Demon Souls. It reduces how much of your maximum health you lose. I'm looking for that ring. I am going to light the torches. I'm hoping I've got a flame butterfly. Yes, I've got a flame butterfly. Because I want to be able to see whatever the randomizer is going to put in this arena for me. The other things that I'm looking for at the moment are large titanite shards. Very much need large titanite shards. Hey, G. Good to see you, my friend. Yeah, let's get some guesses in for the boss. Who do we think? Bear in mind, I don't know if it has any bearing on this, but this is one of the old ones. Dark Stalker. Manus, of course. Stevie is going to guess Manus. Just let that health bar slowly fill up. I mean, it could be anything, couldn't it? One thing that we know is it's only going to be one boss. So that's good news for everybody. Let's go. Let's find out what's waiting for us in here. Oh, this is fine. I'm kind of disappointed we didn't get the cutscene though. Usually you get a cutscene with the Lost Sinner and like all the bug thing that's coming out of her eyes. It's gross, but it's cool. Can we actually see this poison taking any health off? I don't think so. This fight is even easier when there's not water rising up to to drown you. No worries, Stevie. All the best to your boys tonight. I gather my boys are not doing super well at the moment. Yeah, you'd have thought the cutscene would appear in the normal arena, yeah, which is this one. Yeah, I was expecting the cutscene because, you know, you enter the arena and the cutscene plays. But we've just picked up the Fume Ultra Greatsword, which is a very, very cool weapon. Here it is. And we can use it. It's absolutely mahoosive. This is the Lost Sinners Arena, yeah. And the boss we just fought was the Flexile Sentry. So yeah, I was expecting the cutscene, but then the surprise of what the boss was. It's no big deal. I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed. So, oh man, this is cool. Can you tell I know nothing about this game? Yeah, you and me both, G, and I've at least played this. As I was saying earlier before you arrived, I played this game 3.5 times, which is far less than I played any of the other Souls games. So I know it far less than I know any of them, but yeah, you'd expect me to know it a little bit better than somebody who has never played it. Maybe it's not tied to the arena, but to her spawning, because who knows, this is DS2. Yeah, maybe, but then we've already fought the Lost Sinner in the Ruined Sentinels, and we didn't get the cutscene then. So maybe it's just that the randomizer messes with cutscenes, and it's just a thing. It depends on the game. DS1 places the randomized bosses in the cutscenes. DS3 uses the OG bosses. Yeah, so maybe it's just a feature. I can't remember if we've faced a cutscene boss yet in this run. Maybe this is the first one. Yeah, in the Elden Ring randomizer you get kind of that mixture of the name of the boss and the name of the randomized boss, which is I quite like that. Right, so far so good. That's another great soul down. I have a feeling that there was like a illusory wall in here. Oh no, there's a chest. I knew there was something. Fragrant branch of yore. That is useful. Who's ready for a jump scare? Jump scare doesn't happen at this one. Soldier of Godric, Queen of the Full Moon. Oh, dude. You're going to make me want to do the Elden Ring randomizer again. Oh no, right. One of the things I need to remember with these gauntlets that poison people is that they also poison the Emerald Herald. So I have to take them off before I can speak to any NPCs, otherwise they'll be poisoned and potentially killed. Which could be a very, very bad thing for me. I want to see, what do we use to upgrade this? Finally, we have a use for all those petrified dragon bones that I found. I don't know, man. So I'd been saving up large Titanite shards to be using the rapier for a kind of a quicker stabby build that might get me past these troublesome bosses that I'm struggling with. But then I'm really quite liking the red iron twin blade at the moment. So I think I'm gonna upgrade that once. Oh, look at this. Oh, hello. We can go all the way. Yes. Look at that, the achievements are rolling in now. So we've got a maxed out red iron twin blade. That's exciting. Let's have a look at that then. So it's got A. I don't know if it had an A scaling in strength before, but that's pretty great. The damage output on that now, it's going to be pretty insane. So we're at 452 AR attack rating for the uninitiated. That's pretty great. That will help me a great deal.
The soul, your soul, I only hope it brings.
Yeah, we love Majula. Low-key, the best hub area in all of Souls. Alright. So we've done the Lost Bastille. I guess now it's just we need to tackle some of these pesky bosses that have caused so much trouble. I think it might be time to try the Skeleton Lords again. Yeah, Majula has a cat, so bonus points. Yeah, this is true. Just overall, it has a really, really good vibe. Heard it so much watching Elden Ring bingo over the years and only recently learned it was from Dark Souls 2. Yeah. And I think it's generally accepted amongst the Souls community that most people would agree that's the best hub area. But I don't know, what do you guys think? Like, those of you that have played these games, do you agree with that? Are you more into kind of the original Firelink Shrine, or maybe the Firelink Shrine from Dark Souls 3? Even the Nexus, Demon Souls. Which, the Nexus has a really good vibe. Like, it's cool, but it's empty, you know, like you've got all those upper levels, so much climbing, but for no real reason, unless you want to climb all the way to the top and see like the rankings of who's died the most, all of that, who's had the best PvP scores or something. Right, let's see how this goes. Well, that damage is tasty. Still going with the approach of killing one at a time. And I'll have a look at your comments about hub areas in a moment, but I feel a lot better about this with that damage output that I've got now. Just, where are the ads? Flexar's broken again. Right, there's one of the ads. Well, I'm at least a lot stronger than last time I faced these guys. Raw stone, don't need that. It's Kirby Raw stone. Look at that damage. That is much, much better. I just can't damage Flexile Sentry. That's my problem. These. Can't work out how to damage that guy as well. Buy the Gnar Alma. Do the poison bracers work? I mean, I've got them on, but it seems like he's just entirely broken. Like this. Yeah, it's like the game is, except for the fact I can lock onto him. The game has kind of forgotten that he exists. I think we need to just homeward bone out. I thought you were fighting Jabba the Hutt. Yeah, well, the Covetous Demon is very much modelled on Jabba. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to kill Flexile first. But if I remember, the ads that come with Flexile dying are the worst ones. Like, we get a couple of red phantoms that are giant. Let's see, you guys were talking about hub areas, weren't you? So, Nat's saying, of the 3 Dark Souls, definitely Medulla is the best hub area. Demons still have to play, so can't comment. Yeah. Hey Barry, welcome in, buddy. I can't remember if Homeward Boning Out will actually have reset these or not, but I did rest at the bonfire, didn't I? So maybe. Yeah, okay. Right. Flexi boy. Come over here. Let's have a Dark Souls fight. Okay, so Flexile is dead, and look what he has spawned. All kinds of disgusting things. Can't see. How am I alive still in this? Oh my days. Okay. Hey Ronin. So, don't put baby in the corner. That's what happens when we kill the Flexile Sentry first. It's a pretty crazy gank, but most of those enemies are fairly easy to kill. I need to get my positioning right. So running into the corner there and getting stuck, not a great strategy. This is how we learn. I feel like far more than previous times when I've attempted this is doable. Like, I can achieve this. Right, let's get out of here now. Oh yeah, souls. But don't get stuck in the corner, Jack. Learn from your mistakes. Right. Oh, hello. You're here as well, are you? No, 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 no. Don't hurt me. I'm busy. Ah. See, this is why I've been trying to save the Flexile Sentry till the end, because it's hard enough dealing with that gank when it's just the gank, but when you've also still got two bosses in the room, yeah, it does feel doable. Like this is crazy, but it feels a lot more doable than like 10-15 hours ago. Your mum is a different person now from who he was back then. He's seen some stuff. You know, he's grown as a person. That's a face of determination. A face that says, my name is your mum, and I can do this. Covetous Demon seems to be damaging these guys. So that's good. Or something's damaging them. Have a drink. Yeah, okay, I'm liking this situation. Can we just sort of kite them around so they all get damaged by whoever that is? Get the occasional pot shot in. Ouch. Yeah, burn them. Burn them all. Ouch. How are we doing? Did not want to kill the chariot just yet. Or you, Jabba. No. I said not you. Oh my days, what's that? This is good, like there's damage being dealt to the baddies. Yeah, it's that breath attack that the chariot does. That's pretty damaging. Okay, 2 more down. Ooh dear. This is really exciting gameplay, isn't it? But it seems to be working. Like we're seeing some health bars ticking down. Trying to avoid that breath attack that the chariot's doing, because that is horrible. Yeah, okay, this is good. I need to actually get some of my own damage in at some stage, but I'm appreciating the fact that stuff's kind of killing itself here. Okay, that's not great from me. Let's hit another life gem. Feel we are running in circles. Yeah, that's fairly accurate. Another one bites the dust. It's just getting those safe opportunities to attack. That's the challenge. You spin me right round, baby, right round. Yeah, we're doing all of that. All the 80s classics. See how fun DS2 ganks can be? I know, right? Isn't everyone just having the best time? Oh no, don't kill him. That means more ads. And not you either. What I need is one of these big boys to just come close enough. Okay, that's good. That's good as well. Let's run away and regroup. Okay, good, good, good. Progress is being made. Turn around every now and then. Turn around. Okay, I think it's just the red dude. So we might be safe to kill Jabba. Ouch. Ow. Oh, we're poisoned. Life gem. Pig, get out of the way, pig. No, I'm busy. Okay. Yes, come on. Come on. I can feel it. The end is in sight. Don't die to the horse now. Right. Are you doing anything here? Alright. So we're going to have Turtle Boy. Ouch. Come on, up you get, you mum. Got some fighting to do. Jonesy, I don't know at what point you said heal, but yes. Ah, right. He got me with that one. Guys, I think this is going to happen. I think it's finally going to happen. Hopefully, maybe. Don't jinx it, yeah. It's okay. I don't believe in jinxes. Right. Who's left? There's one enemy left somewhere. There it is. It's that thing which I don't really even know how to damage. I've sometimes been able to do it with the great sword. There we go. Woo! Literal weeks. Literal weeks of back and forth. I will go back and check the transcript later on and find out how long that fight took, because I have a feeling it was a doozy. The previous gank fight, just for reference, the Ruined Sentinels, when I did the archery method that got me the win, that took, I think it was like 12 or 13 minutes. I feel like there was a long time there of just running around. But we got there. We got there. I'm happy. Progress is being made. I've got good damage now, so I feel like some of these ganks that have been causing me problems are going to be slightly less problematic going forward. A fight for the ages, because it took ages. I was about to say I can't remember what comes next, and now I've immediately remembered what comes next. It's Earthen Peak, isn't it? Harvest Valley, yeah, and then we're on to Earthen Peak. Oh, that is... I am happy. Fun windmill land. Yeah, so this is going to be interesting. Like the whole run has been interesting so far. Oh no, don't poison her. It's probably not worth having the poison cuffs on now for this area anyway. Oh yeah, hopefully every enemy dies to the poison. That would be amazing. You know what we'll do? If that's if that's what happens, we're immediately despawning. That's got to happen. I have a feeling that my ring that... yeah, I think I need to just go back to Majula and get that ring fixed, because it raises my poison resistance, which in this area is going to be fairly crucial. I'm wondering if the butterfly cuffs do the same thing. They do poison build-up. Maybe they would also... Yeah, guess we can find out. Imagine you have a boss that dies to the poison in the boss arena. Maybe don't light the windmill this time. Yeah, that's a good shout, actually. In place of Mither. Yeah. I like your thinking. Alright, let's go and explore and discover. We're having a nice time. Everybody's happy. Nothing's going wrong. Need to talk to Chloanne. Here she is.
Are you a traveller? I'm Chloe. I travel. I never...
What's she going to sell?
But now, many have ex...
Divine Blessing, Bonfire Aesthetic, and Paintstone. No. Okay. Dreadful. Truly, truly dreadful.
Here and the place is nothing like I was told. Don't just go... These stones, some of them, none of... Triangle. How is it?
What are those?
Suit yourself.
Rude.
I'll provide whatever service. No interest. Suit yourself.
Yeah, they're dying to the poison. Some of them are, anyway. Well, that's amazing. I'm going to go down there because some of those shinies maybe have been dropped by those enemies, so we need to pick those up. This area has immediately become a lot easier just simply because of that. What do we got? Loist leggings. Alright. Flame butterfly, bone fist +2. Heart straight gloves and a titanite shard. Large shards. That's good. We like large shards. Just gonna let the poison happen. Twin dragon great shield. That's cool. Let's just beat this guy up. Bellkeeper helmet. Prisoner's tatters. Petrified dragon bone. We do need to collect the shinies first. Twinkling titanite and Lucatiel's trousers. Okay. Poison throwing knife. We need just more of these life gems. I'm glad I've got loads. Let the poison happen is going to be my campaign slogan. Iron arrow. Soul appease and dung pies. 20 iron arrows. Throwing knives. Quick heal. Get that life gem on the go. How are you doing, Max? Mirror great sword +1. Oh, we're getting loads of shards. This is great. Don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die. Drink, drink, drink. Oh my days. Oh, that was close. That was too close. I don't know why I didn't think that there would be an enemy right there. But somehow I didn't think there would be an enemy right there. Is there a blacksmith in here? Oh my goodness, hi! Gavlan! Yeah, definitely cutting it a bit fine there. Dark trotches. Ooh, a titanite slab. I don't need another titanite slab, so I'm going to leave that. Please don't be a mimic. It's Gavlan but with an anvil, yeah. Now, is there anything down here? Feels like there must be something in here. Yes, there's a chest. Barry's in there with the knowledge straight away. Home bone, wilted dusk herb. Okay, fairly useless. Alright. Up we go. So, I'm not... Is that like the fourth time I picked up this same boss soul? It's gotta be. Part of what I did when I was prepping off stream is I did pop a bunch of poppable souls, boss souls and things, because I realised like I've been saving them for Strayed, and then Strayed, it turned out, didn't sell anything really useful with them. So I popped them all and I got like 200,000 souls, which was very, very helpful. So I will pop that one at some stage. Now, ordinarily here, you have those awful pyromancer ladies who can like one-shot you with a fireball. This is slightly less awful than that. Alright, pal. Yeah, a dinosaur and a ninja turtle. like every 10-year-old boy's dream. Woo! Oh, hello. I'm up here now. You're saying sadly no Pyro Lady, Barry. I am happy that there's no Pyro Lady. Because they are strong. So far so good in this area. I'm happy. I think we were due a bit of a break, right? You know, the randomizer has not been kind. It was about time we got an area where everything just dies. I can't remember what this does. Oh, it opens that. It waits for the first Charlie of the area. Yeah, okay. There is bound to be a Charlie, isn't there? Oh, that's right, yeah, there's a bonfire over there. Let's go up here first. For a shiny. A mushroom. Lizzie mushroom. Whee! Now I remember this room really clearly because when I first played this game, my brain that grew up playing Zelda immediately rolled through all of those pots, because why wouldn't you? You got to smash the pots, right? But if you do that, you'll discover that they're full of poison. So, yeah, not actually a great idea. Now these are all, should be, crystal lizards. Which means they'll drop something nice. Thunder quartz ring and another thunder quartz ring. Okay, that's not really good for me. 3 thunder quartz rings. Great. Thanks, game. Okay. There's a Charlie! Of course there's a Charlie here. And he has not succumbed to the poison. Can I get him to fall in a hole? No. What's that? I'm stronger now than when we last met. Probably have asked that before. Is everything randomized or just switched around? What do you mean by that? So, all of the enemies, items and bosses are randomized. So, I mean, you could see that as being switched around. I'm not too sure what's the difference, really. So all of the item drops, they're random. All of the enemies are random. All the bosses are random. Max wants a dad joke. I'll tell you a dad joke when I figure out how to get out of here. This is immediately stressful. I cannot see a thing. Right. Is that a chest there? No. Right. Okay, well, we're stuck. Since we're stuck, let's find a dad joke for Max. I recently started reading My Life by Bill Clinton, which is scary for me because I didn't know he knew anything about my life. You want a dad joke in the poison? Oh, okay, Jonesy's. I'm guessing he's asking if you only see the Mirror Knight boss once in a random boss fight, for example, or can he spawn in multiple boss fights? Yeah, well, I mean, we've seen the Flexile Sentry twice, so yeah, it's not set to prevent bosses from reoccurring. Hey, I found a ladder. And I got out before I got poisoned. Max did not like the Bill Clinton joke, everybody. I'm trying to remember how you get up there to that shiny. Is it through one of these other holes? I feel like it might be. Okay, in we go. Well, there's shinies at least. Royal Rat Authority Soul. Hexing and... Oh, we're in here. Okay. Small blue Wilbur. And I'm being eaten. Okay. I did not like that. Oh my days. Right. Heal, 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 heal. Run away from the bad man. Okay. It's true, Flexile Sentry is also a regular enemy, but what I mean is we've seen him in 2 different boss fights. So we've seen him in the Skeleton Lords, and then we've seen him in the Lost Sinner. Some say Bill Clinton is thinking about a false name to hide his affair. He's looking for a new moniker. I mean, it's... The joke is 30 years old. It's that situation, but it's still funny. Oh, hello. Right, oh, you've come up, have you? Alright, fella. Oh my goodness, you're strong. Yeah, take that, piggy. Piggy 16. More shinies. Or stone. I'll have to look at what that does later. Bellstats leggings and Havel's helm. Nice. Murakumo. Hexing urn and soul vessel. Baneful bird ring. So many things to look at in the item menu in a moment. This is exciting. Got all these new things, new toys to play with. I'm a happy boy. Oh look, there's one of those pyromancers. Firing her mortars at me. Oh, and she drops a single iron arrow. Here we are in Earthen Peak. Hello, mate. Right. I can see a shiny down there. Is that... Is it safe to get? While I wait for Barry or Jonesy to tell me, I'm going to have a look at what we just picked up. Let's see, Holy Water End. We got... Yeah, I could guess what those do. What else did we have? Silver Talisman? No. What was it? Oh no, Barry doesn't remember. Ore Stone. Stone to offer to Victor's Stone. Oh, okay, so it's a Covenant item. It doesn't look particularly safe. It looks like maybe there's a... Is there like a platform that comes up? I don't think I want to risk it. Not when I've got nearly a level's worth of souls in my pocket. Something just died. Yeah, that's it. You poison yourself, you idiot. It does look like death, doesn't it, Barry? And thank you for your belief in me, Ronin. That chest doesn't look suspicious. Not one bit. Not even going to bother fighting the Mimic because I don't think he's going to drop anything. How do I get to that shiny? Got a green blossom, and what have you got? Old Knight gauntlets. That's why I can't play these games. I'm too much of a loot goblin to just walk past the chest. See, when you know that that chest is not a chest, it's easier to walk past it. Everyone else knows that I am very much a loot goblin. In fact, there's more than one video on in my clips and on my TikTok of me being punished for my loot goblin ways. This is gonna... Right, okay, let's just do that. Okay, interesting. Is that one must be a mimic as well then? I'm glad that all my attempts to open that failed then. Yep, there he is. Okay. Human effigy and Raimi's gauntlets. I want to go down into that room, but I think that might be a later on situation. Right now, it's boss time. So we're coming up to the Covetous Demons boss arena. That's Jabba the Hutt that we just fought in the Skeleton Lords fight. Stevie wants Manus. Deus wants Dark Lurker. Barry, you failed that jump an embarrassing amount of times. Oh, there is a jump, is it? Okay, well, we'll not do that yet. We'll do the boss. We have had Dark Lurker before. Doesn't mean we won't get Dark Lurker again. Let's see. Fume Knight, that is a possibility. Mirror Knight's a possibility. What the actual heck? This is our third appearance of Ornstein. And for some reason we've got ads? Ow, Ornstein, look. Can you just leave me alone while I deal with your mates? There we go. Right, one down. Couple down anyway. Is there enemies in the pots? I did not know that. Okay. At least we know we can beat Ornstein. A life gem. Ornstein has small chance of winning. Alright. Well, I've learned something there. I never knew that there were enemies inside the pots in that arena. Gonna head back to Majuli and level up a bit. Got a little bit of time left on the stream, so I think we'll go back and attempt that jump. Only one level. Need to pop some souls, I think. Got a few. How many do I need? Okay, that's enough. Although I think I probably... no. I was going to say I'm going to buy some more life gems, but I think I'm okay for now. Burned through quite a few of them in that area, just trying to counteract the poison. I've been zoning out on Instagram Reels. Are we winning? Yeah, we are winning. We've just taken down another boss. And this time it was in place of the Covetous Demon, the Jabba the Hutt fellow, it was Ornstein. Plus a bunch of ads, including a Charlie, because of course there's a Charlie. Why would there not be a Charlie? There should always be a Charlie. So before we head into Earthen Peak properly, I'm going to come back here and see about this jump. Let's kill all of these idiots first. That includes you. Yeah, so really good progress today. I'm a happy boy. I've gone from being like firmly roadblocked in this to now there's options open to me and I'm happy. Like stuff's going on. Doing well. Right. This looks like a really dicey jump. I think I'm going to do a bit of this. Look at that, eh? Made it first time as well. Executioner armor. That looks like a trap. There's the thing to trigger the trap. Alright, fella. You look big and ugly. Thought I'd trigger the trap in the hopes that it would destroy that thing, but it doesn't seem to have worked, so we just go and run. Gotta get the chest. Roan Defender Soul. Hello, mate. Wow, he hits hard for a little hollow. Large Soul of a Lost Undead. And it looks like that's everything we can get from in here. So now go back over here. I guess I can just... I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go in here. Alright, great success. Another Soul of Nadalia, Bride of Ash. Game really wants me to collect those. Right, yeah, so that's where that's where you die. There. That's what we learned. That's okay. It's okay. No one needs to panic. That there is a dying spot. Where's Stevie to update the death counter? I mean, anyone can do it, but I know Stevie really loves updating the death counter. Nice one, G. I'm going back because there was some other stuff down there that I thought was cool. The best mod is here. Yes, you are indeed. Let's see if I can nail that jump again. No, I can't. It's alright though. I can't be brilliant all the time. Just most of the time. Gonna get a snack? Okay, well I hope it's a good one. I like snacks. Probably we're gonna hit the end of the stream fairly soon. Just so you're all aware. It's getting to that time of the evening. I need to go and watch The Traitors with Mrs. Maracas. Take that. So there was a room in here that I didn't explore. Gilligan!
Still on the road. Sorry to have...
But you're not Gilligan. Home of Bone. Is this Cloanne?
My memory of the curse is doing it. I am frightened.
Or is it Lucatiel? It's Lucatiel.
I had an older brother.
Yes.
I never even... In fact, then... Now I'm... If only my brother must soon have... If only my brother soon have...
Now, I have not used a Pharos Lockstone yet. I'm going to do it because I'm curious what's in here. Oh, over there. Got a chest. Please be something good. Spitfire spear. A spear made out of a World War II fighter plane. Pretty cool. The Student of War says, yo, hey, welcome in, Student of War. I don't think I know you, so good to see you. Welcome, my name's Jack. This is Dark Souls 2 with the enemies, items and bosses randomized. Yeah, Spitfire Spear does sound awesome in theory. I'm thinking, because we're coming to the end of the stream, I have picked up some new boss souls. So I'm going to see if Strayed will trade them for anything good. If not, they can be used for souls. Oh, you found me just by looking up Dark Souls 2 streams. Cool. Well, welcome in. You're catching us about, I don't know, like maybe we've done like 20 hours or so of the game. Hey, Rosalind. Good to see you, my friend. So let me just give you a little summary, Student of War, of what the randomizer has dealt to us so far. So this evening we started by going to face the Lost Sinner, which had been turned into the Flexile Sentry. Then we went back. I'd been stuck on the Skeleton Lords for ages. They'd been randomized into the Executioner's Chariot, the Covetous Demon, and the Flexile Sentry. But then, of course, when you kill each of them, it spawns in a bunch of skeletons. But they're not skeletons, they were all manner of nasties. So I managed to do that one. We've just then hit the Covetous Demon, which was Ornstein, the old dragon slayer. Thanks for the follow, buddy. Appreciate that. Yeah, so I didn't realise that the what was I saying? Yeah, the Covetous Demon there are enemies in the pots around his arena, so they all that were suddenly just appeared, all these enemies. So we had just a whole mess of stuff. But yeah, it's been good. It's been like all of the ganks in Dark Souls 2 become so much harder when everything's randomized. Yeah, I've not done the gargoyles. We will go and have a look at it at some stage, because I'm aiming to at least attempt all the bosses in the game. But I don't know, man. Like a boss fight with 5 bosses, the bell gargoyles are already annoying in the normal game. Could just imagine, like, we'll end up with we've had Ornstein 3 times already. We've had, it's just crazy ganks. So 5 bosses all at once, I think that's going to be a bad time. It'll be entertaining, so we'll go and have a look at what's there for sure. You'd have stronger words than annoying for them. Yeah, I mean, my words don't get much stronger than that, to be fair. There's so many ganks in the vanilla game, and it's something that I hadn't really fully considered when I started the randomizer run. I've done randomizers before. I've done Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 3, Elden Ring, and usually they add a bit of challenge, but it's more just a little bit of spice, a slightly more fun version of the game, because you can't predict what's going to come. just completely spaced on the fact there's so many ganks, and each of those enemies can be literally anything else in the game. So we're about to finish the stream, but I thought it might be worth coming back to one of the gank fights that's been causing me problems, which is Prowling Magus and Congregation, because I now have a fully upgraded weapon. My health is a lot healthier. So I'm thinking maybe, just maybe, I might have a shot here. A bow would help, yeah. I actually haven't been using bows. I don't even know why. I just haven't, except for in the Ruined Sentinels fight, which you'll find that there's a clip of that fight on. I think there's a clip on my Twitch channel. If not, if you look up my username, just Jackus Maracus on TikTok. If you're on TikTok, I post clips on there, and there's I made a video about the Ruined Sentinels fight because that was quite a time. Yeah, so you're right. Like the different weaknesses of poison and things that I had some lacerating arrows which I used in the Ruined Sentinels fight to whittle down King Vendrick from the balcony. Let's go in here and see if we can make this one work. And then it might just mean that next week we've got... I'm trying to just go aggressive here. Aggression has not been my friend. Okay. I did not play that well. But I think, like, damage-wise, I think I'm much better. If I play better, this one, again, it feels a little bit more doable than it did like 10 hours ago when we first got here. Yeah, it's right. That's a great randomizer, isn't it? It's one of those, like, Prowling Magus and Congregation, it's just such a joke boss in the vanilla game. Everyone just kind of, it's almost like not even worth considering as a boss because it's so easy. But then, of course, we've got Mytha, we've got Vengal, and we've got whatever that Rancor thing is. All of which are really aggressive, do good damage, and with Mytha and Vengal particularly are able to cross distances really, really quickly. So I found that's been the biggest issue with this fight, has been just trying to get some distance to heal or just to do anything else. So like Mytha there, she can just close that gap really fast. But my damage is definitely a lot better. Okay. We're immediately in a much better place now because that guy's dead. The magic that does me so often. Okay, this now has become much more doable. Ouch. Okay. The damage is really good. Come on, get in. Whew. Tonight has been a night of breaking barriers. I'm a happy boy. So, we've ticked off 2 of the gank fights that have been roadblocking this run. And let's have a little look at what's waiting down there. Do you know what? It doesn't look terrible. We've seen worse. Some titanite shards. I'll take that. Don't know what vine balm is. Right. Okay, we've hit a bonfire here, so I'm going to head back to Majuli. I'm going to pop that 1 level that I've got with those souls, and then it's going to be time to call it a night. But man, I am happy with that progress. It means that next week we can progress into 2 different areas. So we can head towards Earthen Peak to see what's in Mytha's arena, and ultimately the end of the Iron Keep. We can also head down further into Brightstone Cove Sildora to see what's waiting in Duke's Dear Freya's arena. Now, that's a fight I'm worried about, because in the vanilla game you've got these infinitely spawning spiders, and usually it's not a big deal because you just hold a torch in your offhand and they don't attack you. That is not going to happen in the randomizer. So we're going to have a room full of randomized enemies and a boss. And depending on which randomized enemies we get, that could be a really bad time. So yeah, please look forward to that. Minecraft next time. No. Randomized Charlies. Yeah, we're going to get a ton of Charlies. There's always Charlies. That's what we've learned. There will always be a Charlie. Right where you don't need one. Well, friends, it's been emotional. I hope you've enjoyed the stream as much as I have. And I will see you next week, same time, same channel. Student of War, if you want to come back, I stream on Wednesdays at 8 PM UK time. So yeah, if you want to catch some more randomized Dark Souls 2, if you're a Dark Souls 2 enjoyer, then I've got a lot more Dark Souls 2 to play. I'm going to be doing this for a very long time, I think. But with all that said, I'm going to say goodnight, and thanks once again for stopping by.